What's up, guys? This is Trax Quarantine here in the Diamond District, and today we're going to review some rapper chains and pendants.
Got the new plant-based baller chain. My people Trax. Every single diamond, different cuts. You know, we had to make something uncopyable.
So my boy Jody Highroller, Neon, Dale D'Antoni, Riff Raff, whatever he's going by today, he likes to switch up his names all the time. He wanted me to make him a chain. I wanted to make him something that's gonna pop out, that's gonna set the standard that these other guys gonna have to keep up with. The one thing we did, and the eye-catching piece, is the glasses are made out of a pink sapphire, hand cut. I had to cut several different sapphires before I got the perfect fit for my boy. Behind the eyes, the diamonds shine right through the sapphires, all right? Hand pave on the full piece, so that was all hand done. The other tricky thing about this piece is that the piece is actually the lock. That's right, the chains lock into the piece, so you could switch up the heads at any point in time if you want to make a new wolf head or whatever pops into his head at any point of time. We're gonna make something unique and crazy, and we'll be able to plug it right in. And then we have something going on another level. We did a specialized nugget Miami Cuban all-American classic with the Cuban link mixed in with different cuts of diamonds, round cuts, baguette cuts, princess cuts, you name it. We put it into the chain, unique white gold and rose gold. And because I had to hook up my boy, I stuffed it with over a kilo's worth of gold. BlocBoy JB. So BlocBoy has his piece done by Eliante. He's got the bandana made out of enamel, and it's a grape. The grape is looks like it's having a great time, fully iced around his neck, nice and three-dimensional. What is the significance of the grape and the bandana? You're gonna have to ask BlocBoy. I wouldn't be able to tell you myself. But that Miami Cuban chain seamlessly going through the hidden bail is what really sets the piece off. It keeps it up high. It's not dangling low. That's the newer look. That's the look that I personally recommend. That's what's up. Roddy Ricch. So Roddy Ricch did not cut corners with his jewelry. He spent the big boy dollars, and I'll tell you why. Because he's got the custom chain to go with the custom pendant. If you really want to stand out amongst the other competition of everybody buying jewelry and getting these monster size $100,000, $300,000 iced out pieces, you gotta have a custom chain. He's got a custom barbed wire chain to go with this barbed wire piece. Big heavy carats, big heavy gold. All right, he's got some blue going on over there. And then when he's popping out at the basketball game, he took it to another level. He's got 3 tennis chains. Off that longest tennis chain, he's got this blue enamel piece with the electric enamel in the background. That piece has got the highest quality diamonds out of the whole set. The barbed wire custom Cuban is something I've never seen before. It's sick, it's beautiful. He's got a very hidden bail on there, so you can't even see how that even works. The combination is another elite rapper set, all right? We're talking about $300,000 to $500,000 on a setup like this. Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti has the beautiful Rockefeller chain, was likely a gift from the label. It's a classic piece, timeless piece, was made popular by Jay-Z, but he's got it hanging on some big boy pointer tennis chains, all right? Big stones, 2 of them are matching, okay, which is the most beautiful look, and then he's got a little smaller one and a little shorter, and at the top, a fully iced Miami Cuban chain. And what are the prices? All right, on the Rockefeller chain, you could say $10,000. Not the craziest price range, it's a beautiful piece. However, the big boy pointer chains are $30,000, $30,000, and the other one is around $20,000 with the Miami Cuban chain, at least $20,000 on that as well. So another big boy set. Travis Scott. So Travis Scott is another hip-hop elite artist that spent close to $1 million on jewelry, all right? Again, he's not holding back. He's got the flame chain with the flame Miami Cuban. All flame, all fire, all fully iced on the side, inside, everything burning up with crazy amounts of diamonds. And you know the best part of it? When you're in the elites, right, you want to have that custom link. Negotiate with your jeweler, make sure that he comes through with something that flows and sits, and this one was not cut any corners, all right? The flaming Cuban, that's a unique look. Only he's got it. He's on fire with that piece. Blac Youngsta. Blac Youngsta is always flashing money. He's always flashing big pieces. He is not cutting back on spending on jewelry. So he's got about a kilo's worth of gold on and about 200 to 300 carats of diamonds, right? Not playing around. Big stacks, big racks, all to the jeweler. And he's walking out super iced out. Westiside Gunn. So Westside Gunn's got a ridiculous collection of jewelry around his neck from different periods of his life and with different significances, different meanings. He's got his loved ones made into jewelry with the picture pendant and the pendant underneath it. One is fully iced, one is with the picture printed on to gold, all right, with a clear coat of enamel over it. That's a very classic piece. You can put it up on a shelf and it's still like a beautiful golden diamond picture portrait that the whole family can enjoy, right? Rope chains in there mixed with big boy Miami Cubans, fully iced locks, a lot going on his neck, and at the bottom he's got a ridiculous long saint piece with another individual on it. He's not following the trends, he's doing his own thing on everything he has. YFN Lucci. YFN Lucci is not playing around. He's another big boy that spent $350,000 to $450,000 with his jeweler on custom jewelry. He's got a custom Miami Cuban on there, round cut diamonds all around with a upper level one row. Never seen that before, so he might have had that custom made, because when you want your pieces, you want something that no one else has. End of story. The other big boy Cuban that he's got is really, really nice. Upper level, flat laying, very, very elite 3-row Cuban, okay? So that's extra gold slapped onto a Cuban with a beautiful layering of diamonds, all right? He's not stopping there, okay? He's got big boy tennis chain pointers, and hanging off of all of that, he's got the 650 with the baguettes. Now, those aren't full-cut baguettes, but they flow very nice into that 650. It's a white gold, rose gold mix here. That's what he's going for. All pave, diamonds on the side. Again, big boy numbers here. He threw the money down. He wants to compete on the elite rapper scale, and he's doing it with this setup right here. Young M.A. So Young M.A. wanted to do a unique piece. She had this card piece that she wanted to make with the queen. Instead of the Q, she wanted the K. That's kind of her logo, kind of her style. I wanted to put the different color white and red and black enamel in it to make it look like a card. She thought that would be cartoony. I overrode that decision because enamel is removable. I put it in there anyway. I showed it to her just like I thought. She loved it. She couldn't even imagine that it could look like that. I have a jeweler's imagination. She's obviously an artist. We had to combine a little bit and make it work. Beautiful enamel, beautiful detail. It's a slick card piece, and she loves it. She wears it in layers with her other jewelry. We got the Cuban chain for her as well, rose gold and white gold. Sometimes she switches up the colors. She comes back here, gets it in yellow gold and rose gold. She wants to dip something from white gold to rose gold. We do it all. I use the best diamonds in the diamond district for it. I did not cut any corners because jewelry is not supposed to be money thrown away. Jewelry is supposed to be something that you could pass down through generations, that people are reluctant to sell and want to keep. And that's what we did with this piece. Moneybagg Yo. Moneybagg Yo did not cut any quarters on this piece. He's got a monster setup over here, all right? Based on those baguettes, diamonds in the $sign, I know it came from Philly. I know the jewelers that are making it down there. They got a beautiful parcel of baguettes. I'm not gonna hate on it. They're putting it into these pieces and they're setting up these pieces real nice. But there's nothing that any jeweler can do unless they have the budget. And Moneybagg Yo definitely dropped a monster-sized money bag on this piece. The chain that's on it is actually also very impressive. The way it links in, the way it's set up, the way it flows with that money bag, and it got unique letters and initials on it. Actually harder to make that chain than it is that piece. But those baguettes are not slacking either. The money bag is stuffed up, lots of gold, all white gold. We got rose gold mixed in there as well, of course, on the $sign. The ticket, well, listen, I mean, it's getting close to at least $250,000 to $450,000 on a piece like this. $sign. So $sign is doing something different, all right? At first glance, it looks like the average setup, but it's not. He's got this beautiful mariner cut, or sometimes it's called a tiger's eye link, all right? It's a link that's used for anchors that are going to the bottom of the ocean, but he's got it around his neck fully iced. I've never seen that before. That's a tough chain to fully ice. He's got a cross on that with a symbol in the center of it and other crosses hanging off that chain. Very, very designer, very, very unique. Not a lot of people having something like that. The classic Cuban chain is there. That's a heavy choker Cuban at the top, fully iced white gold with a one-eyed pig pendant hanging off the tennis chain. I don't know what the significance of it is, but I like it. Little Mosey. Little Mosey got some flower type chain going on in white gold. Never seen it before. These, again, unique designer pieces that people pick up when they're not trying to look like every other rapper. Goes well with the rest of his outfit and all of his uniqueness that he's got going on. Rose gold Cuban hanging off with a thunderbolt pendant at the top, that cloud. Hitmaker, all right, beautiful rose gold. It's a nice subtle look. It's not as crazy, but it's unique. That's what's important out here. It's not all about throwing away $1 million on jewelry. It's about getting that unique look that makes you look like how you feel. And I think he's making it happen in this setup. Kid Ink. Kid Ink is going gold heavy on this piece. Diamonds are for shining. Gold is for investment. He's got a mix of both here. His money's safe and secure. He's not throwing it in the air. Got a classic gold Cuban with a diamond lock, gold heavy piece with a bulldog on the front, right? With that gold finish around it. I love it personally. If you want to burn through money, you get fully iced and you spend $250,000, $500,000. But your gold is going to be safer in the long run. That's just the way the jewelry game works. Very good look. His money's safe. He's going to be doing great with that one in the long term. So the jewelry game is a very competitive game, and there's a lot going on, there's a lot changing. The biggest thing on the block right now is the custom chain built in with the custom pendant. It's gotta be a matching set, and it's all gotta be custom made. The classic fully iced Cuban, even though it's $40,000, $50,000, is not good enough. You gotta spend more, and you gotta have your jeweler make a custom link. Now, he can't slack on that link. That's the tough part. Right, we're pushing the envelope with that custom link and the way it blends in with the pendant. Just a bail, no good. Slinging through, not enough. It's got to link with the piece. It's got to be one solid set that wows people when they see it. Otherwise, you're slacking.